Alright, what is going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Cybertron Patriot PC. Yeah, here we go. So I got this a couple months ago, and when I was, doing some research on this, I couldn't really find any good videos or anything that really gave me information on it, so I felt kind of compelled to make this review, so if anyone was interested in buying this, they would know whether it was for them or not. So far, I like the PC. It runs fast. It's got everything I wanted from it. There are some downsides to it. So, yeah, let's just get right into it and go through all the specs and everything that's in this PC. Alright, so here it is. Here's my desktop. This PC is running on Windows 8. A lot of people don't really like Windows 8. I personally don't have a problem with it. So, I barely use this whole tile layout. I think it's stupid. I just use the desktop, and it works, perfectly fine. Why I bought this PC, I had a limited budget around like $600, and there's not really many PCs out there that are in that price range. This was one of them, and I liked what I was reading on this, and I'm not very knowledgeable in PC parts or anything like that, but I feel like this is a very good beginning PC if you're just starting out. If you have knowledge of PCs and you are maybe looking to build one, honestly, building one's probably your best bet. You know exactly what's going into it. You've done the research, you put it together yourself. So I think building is probably better than buying. In this case, I just bought one because I didn't know much about it and I didn't want to buy all these parts and then mess up. So I figured I'm just going to buy a beginning one, see if I enjoy, PC gaming, which, I do now, and, go from there. So, like I said before, can't run, graphically demanding games on high settings. It's just not possible. Most of these games are on low settings because, for me, I'd rather a game look, a little crappy and run, at as best as it could. There's some people out there who want the graphics to look incredible, and that's good, but not for this PC. So I guess I'll show you some footage of different games that I have just to show you kind of how it runs and what you can expect to get out of this PC. Alright, here we go. Alright, so one thing I always wanted to play on a PC was an MMO. So this is Rift, and I like Rift. It's a good game. Personally, I don't really like World of Warcraft, and you have to pay for it. This is a free-to-play MMO. It gives me the same kind of, experience that World of Warcraft gave me. I did a free trial. I didn't really get into it, but to each his own. So for me, Rift is good. I like that, and this runs it fairly well. So here we are, playing Rift. Pretty good graphics. It's an MMO. It doesn't have the best graphics anyway, but yeah, it runs nicely for me. Play quests with your friends and stuff like that. It rarely ever lags out. I haven't put this in a while, actually. I'm only level 8, but it runs. If you're looking to get into an MMO, this is definitely an option for this PC. So that was something I was super excited about, to know that I could, play MMOs and stuff like that. So I'd say it definitely good for running Rift. I have no problems with it. So yeah, Rift is a go on this PC. And we'll try the next game. Alright, so as I'm sure you could have guessed by my desktop background, I am a big fan of Minecraft. So that was one thing I needed this thing to do, was be able to play Minecraft, and I'm super happy with how it runs. I just started up, so it's a little slow, but it runs great. I like the overall feel of it. Way better than the console's Minecraft. This is the way to play Minecraft, definitely. And yeah, it runs great. Got my little boring square house. Yeah, Minecraft is definitely good for this. I'll show you online. See how that runs. Let's see. And this is where Minecraft really shines, just online. And yeah, I'm already in, and a bunch of other people. This is fairly easy. It loads the terrain pretty well. I have this run on like fastest settings, so got a cool dragon over there. Yeah, Minecraft is definitely a go. If Minecraft is a must for your, PC needs, this is definitely for you then, And alright, let's check out some other games. Alright, so this is Nidhogg. This is one of my favorite indie games. It's not a graphically demanding game at all, so this I didn't have to mess with at all. It runs it beautifully. Just do a sample fight for you. So, as you can see, everything's pretty much blocks. Kill this guy. Oh, I died. But yeah, this game, it runs awesome. You know, there's no lags, no anything like that. But like I said, it's a low graphically demanding game. It's not something that requires, you know, a super PC, you know. So if these are the kinds of games that you want to play, PC is definitely for you. Oh, I died. Okay, let's check out another game. Alright guys, so this is The Crew. This is like the opening video, and the graphics on this, the look of this is incredible. And I have this on lowest settings possible, so it was a little deceiving at first to see this amazing opening, and then when I get to gameplay, it's just absolutely horrible on high settings. I'll show you, the difference between running it on low and high, how it looks and how it performs. Like I said, I'm sure multiple times by now, if you want something that, can run a high settings game, this isn't for you. If you want something that, can play those, newer games on a lower setting, then, this is for you. It's all what you want from the PC. If you want something that can support better graphics, you're going to pay more money for it. That's just plain and simple, Alright, so right now we're running it on the lowest settings possible. It still looks pretty cool, it still plays nicely, but I have noticed, especially with these games and, like the next gen games or the most current games, even on lowest setting, it still kind of runs, a little shitty. There were some races that I had to put it to the absolute lowest to get it to run. There were some races I, couldn't even do because it was just, not allowing the car to go fast enough to clear the, time trial in time. So for this game, this PC is very frustrating. You cannot play this game, the way it was meant to be played. So, for the newer generation games, it's not gonna perform very well. That's just plain and simple. I wish it did, but it just doesn't, But I feel like it would, you can swap out some parts and then easily get to this point. It might cost a couple $100, but for now, my plan was just to get a PC that I can start off with, see if I'm into PC gaming, and then go from there. Otherwise, game's great, looks good. Even on low settings, it still looks cool, but not nowhere where it should be. So I wouldn't, if you're gonna get this PC, don't waste your time and buy the, AAA next-gen titles, because it most likely won't be able to run them well, even on low settings. So, great game, but not really for this PC. Let's check out one more. Alright, I was going to show you The Crew on high settings, but when I tried to do it, it just was god-awful, and it just crashed and froze up. So, pretty much that's what you're going to get if you try to run, the graphically demanding games on the highest settings. So, I'll show you one last game. This is called Chivalry Medieval Warfare. One of the best games on Steam I've ever played. It's really good. Even you can run it on low settings effectively and still get, everything out of it. You can it's kind of like Skyrim and Call of Duty had a baby together. It's so much fun, and especially on this PC, it runs awesome. Even on low settings, it runs great. Not the best graphics, but that's not what I was looking for. Alright, so this is Chivalry. Right now I have it on, I guess maybe you call it medium, low settings, more towards low. I still wanted all the gore, so I left all that in, which, requires a little tweaking with the graphics, but, by the time you do it on every game, it just becomes second nature to you, which you will have to do for every game. So I'm just going to show you a quick, just kind of trial here. Great game, by the way. Full controller support, which it was a huge point. At one point, I had my PC just hooked up to my TV, and it was pretty much just a console. Not even a computer. If you're looking for something that can play Steam games, and you got a big picture mode, with full controller support, it's really awesome. This is what I like it. You know, you have to mess with the settings on each of your games, but once you figure out what it can run on and what it can't run on, then you find out how you get your PC to run optimal for you. Alright, so this chivalry looks pretty good. I like it. The gameplay is enough to make me happy, honestly. Yeah, I just cut that guy's head off. Okay, see you later. Alright. Great game. It runs awesome. So that's really all I care about. And, oh yeah, there's your head. We'll see you later. Great game. Love it. This is where this PC really shines. You know, if you do some research on what kind of games you want to play, and it's, low graphic settings, you can, just figure out what game is for you. This game's for me. I enjoy it. It's all the lifestyle, what you want to pick. Alright, so I think I'll wrap this video up with some pros and cons about the PC, and then, yeah, hopefully I helped you out, and hopefully you'll figure out what you want to do. Alright, so if you guys made it this far, thank you for watching. I know this has probably been brutal with the quality of the video. I'm sure you probably noticed a giant 3 under my PlayStation Vita. I literally used PlayStation 3 games as a tripod so I could videotape this for you. But yeah, I'll go over the pros and cons. The pros, it comes out of the box ready to go. So there's no horrible setup process or anything. You got the wireless. It comes with the wireless capabilities. The case looks. I love the red of it and the X. It just looks cool to me. I like that. HDMI. I'm running it on HDMI TV. I used to have it on that. And yeah, you can almost use it like a console in your living room. It doesn't just have to be at a desk. Like I said, easy setup. It took me maybe an hour with all the updates downloaded and everything ready to play. It's fast on the internet. That's probably just my connection, but if you have a good internet connection, definitely runs good. It's only I think it's $479, $500. It's I think that's a fair price for it. It's if you're on a budget and you want to start off with a PC for your first PC, I'd say this is it. Like I said, even that game, Project Cars, it's probably not going to run it. You just you have to get the mindset of running new games on low settings, because that's usually what it's going to be. But down the line, you could always put some new parts in there and make it a better and faster PC. Cons, like I've been saying this entire video, graphics, they're not good. They're okay, they're not good. Me personally, I care about the gameplay of the games, not so much the graphics. But if you're someone that really is looking for graphics, I would not buy this PC. Operating system, Windows 8. Like I said, I use desktop mode, so it doesn't really bother me a lot. I got everything over here. I don't really use it for anything else. I don't download music or movies or anything. It's pretty much just a Steam machine. So Internet Explorer loads quickly. This is just stupid. I don't even use it at all, so there's really no point to that. But yeah, overall I'd say it's a good beginner PC, but just has a limited library. Just be careful what games you can and can't buy. Don't buy a game and then find out you can't run it. Do some research on it. But if you're looking for your first PC, I'd say the Cybertron Patriot is definitely a good way to go. Get a lot of indie games, and you get your feet wet into the world of PC gaming. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. See ya.